Hello, guys. Welcome back to the stream. It's been day 8 and we have been hitting hard on building up a vibe for the product for the data modelers. And we are pretty close to what we are building right now. We have achieved quite a lot of things. So today we'll proceed ahead in building and completing the product itself. So in the previous stream, if you would have joined, so we basically completed a lot of stuff in that. Like, we also completed few of the changes into the agent itself, and then we did quite a lot of changes on the UI side and the website as well. So I'll quickly run the project and we'll get started on building up the product. Make sure to hit like and subscribe and press the bell icon so that whenever I come on the stream, you guys get an update for that. Okay, so let's get started. Let me quickly start the project itself. So I have the project over here. I've loaded that already. So let me just run the project. Okay. Okay. Let me just click this. Dot run dot sh. Okay. There is an issue. Password authentication failed for user Postgres. Okay. Let me check my env file. That is fine or not. Let me check. So this is good. Okay, it's picking from here. Okay, it might be the case. Let me check my Docker itself. Okay, because I'm also running, creating one more project as well. So I'll showcase that as well. For that, I basically started my Postgres instance. So maybe it's connecting to this. Okay. So let me do one thing. Let me just stop this for now. Okay. And let me check this one, right? So this is DB and Binary. Okay. So let me start these two. Okay. So we are up. So what is this exactly? Okay. This is open outreach. So let that run. Anyhow. Okay. The Redis is again started. So let me turn off the Redis for now because I don't need the Redis anyhow. Okay, so I guess we are good to go. Okay, so let's now try running the application. Yep. Okay, still it's the same. Why is the connection getting refused? Is it 5432? This should be good. Okay, let's do one thing. Let's quickly pass this to Claude itself so that Claude can quickly debug what could be the issue. Okay, because I can see the PG is running still. Okay, it might be because of this. Okay, let me just close this. Repair dialing process, but nothing is listening there. Okay, service from isn't running. The only container is. What is that? So I have a container running. If I open the Docker, oh, it got shut down. Why is that so? Let me run that again. Is it because of this like OpenEreach that I'm running right now? And let me run this as well. Let me check the logs of this. Okay, it's ready to take the connections. Let me run this again. I guess this time it should run. Okay, we are good to go. Maybe I guess I might have by mistake turned off the container, maybe. Okay, so we are good with this. Okay, so let's do one thing now. Let's open the local host. Okay, local host 3000. So this is how our website looks like now. Okay, so we have made quite a lot of changes to it, so that it looks pretty clean, as well as looks little bit kind of an enterprise of website. So that customers, when they land onto this page, so they can feel that this is a legit product. So it's not like whatever we are building, it's just like that. Okay, so we have also put see how it works, and then we have the start building for free, which actually takes you to the login page, but right now we are already logged in, right? Our session is there, so that's why. Okay, so previously, like, we had this knowledge base, so query knowledge base, this is fine. Billing is also working as expected. Okay, then we have settings, we have integration, so we also implemented the GitHub integration, in which, like, we are now able to connect to the GitHub repositories. Okay, so which we will be later using this part, okay, when we will be creating the dbt models. Okay, because what we will do is we will create the dpt models, we will also publish these models into a GitHub repository for the user. Okay, so that users can actually maintain that particular data model for a longer period of time, and they can actually put that into production and put up CI/CD on top of it if anyhow that's needed by the organization. Okay, so that's how the plan is in building up this product. Okay, similarly, like, I've put up Bitbucket as well as GitLab, and also we have the data sources piece, which we'll be implementing in the later stages. Okay, where people would be able to connect to different databases or data sources, and from here itself they can actually launch up the data models directly. Okay, so whatever data model this particular tool suggests, so they can actually directly publish that data model and implement that data model on their databases. Okay, so that's how the plan is. So we'll also maintain all the documentation and everything within the tool. Okay, so, like, created by AI itself, so that people don't need to worry about creating the documentations as well for their data models. So everything is getting maintained and tracked over within the tool. Okay, so which becomes pretty easy for data modelers to manage the whole stuff end to end. So otherwise it becomes pretty tedious task, like you are maintaining the documentation, you're creating your data models, presenting that, right, and then bringing in front of the business and then presenting it and getting approved, right? So from here itself within the tool we'll publish that, we'll get that approved, we'll add the team members, right, where, like, team can collaborate on the data model, provide comments on that, and according to that AI can also work on it, right? It can also understand all the comments. Okay, so we'll work on all these things in building up this product. So this can be a very good product, okay, if we build it in a proper way. Okay, and this can be very helpful for data modelers and data engineers. Okay, so previously, like, yes, in the previous stream we actually created one of the data models, and we were able to see the ERD diagram, okay, post run synthesis, but at the end it was just throwing some errors. Okay, so today we will actually look what was the error. Okay, so we'll try to do that. Okay, let's now run synthesis quickly. Let's see what happens. Okay, let me also check the logs parallelly if anyhow something is happening. So synthesize is going ahead. Okay, so it has posted, it is generating embeddings. Okay, running synthesis. Okay, so should I move to the ERD tab? Let me do that. Let's see. Nothing is coming, right? So that's the problem of this. I can't actually see an ERD diagram. So let me run synthesis over here, okay? Because I don't think synthesis should be given over here, okay? So it should be like interview complete, move to the ERD tab. So inside the ERD tab, so it should be, there should be like a run synthesis, or automatically it should actually, keep on synthesizing at the background, and the button should not be there, okay? Automatically it should move ahead, and it should show like a rolling kind of a thing, which is like a loader itself, so which actually shows that it's still synthesizing the whole interview itself, and then trying to create up a data model on using that, okay? So for let's try that out, okay? Over here we will see what happens. Okay, let's wait for some time. Okay, I believe this is not working right now, okay? Because, okay, retrying with messages. So warning, canonical attempt one. Okay, so there is some issue coming, right? And also I believe this is a problem with Anthropic API key, right? So because of that we are not able to hit it like properly and generate the data model, okay? So what I'm thinking, can we also utilize like chat GPT for this? I'm just thinking of it, okay? So platform chat GPT, okay? I'm just thinking, okay, so let's think if we can anyhow use chat GPT as well for building up this stuff. Let's see. Okay, has it done something? Let's see. No, we're still waiting for that. No, it's just hitting the synthesize, but nothing is happening. Okay. Uh-huh. Let's do one thing. Let's pass this to the, let's say, plot itself, so that plot can take a look at it. On clicking, and let's speak quickly. Okay, I have just disabled the whisper. Okay. On clicking the synthesis on ERD tab, it runs for quite a lot of time, but see the ERD diagram. Okay, produced. Let's see. Okay, this ERD is not working. Okay, so let's, till the time we will also start implementing the DDL implementation of this. Okay, let me turn on the whisper. Okay, why is it not showing? Whisper. Okay, yeah, here it is. Okay, now it's working. Okay, let me start doing this. Okay. can you start implementing the DDL part as well after the ERD tab so that once the interview is complete, we can also have the DDLs created as well for the overall data model. That's it. Okay, so let's start looking. Next step, okay, what is the issue? Let's see, cardinality only one to one, one to many to many, okay. So there is many to one on every relationship that blows up a tent, okay, and with matching limbs you get one retry, which is why you are seeing this. The page has nothing to load. Okay, many to one is just one to many with endpoints reverse, screen fixes to course before validation and also tell the model upfront, okay. Could be ultimately returned, okay, false if successful, okay. What should I proceed? Okay. Cause many to many one to many swap from to before by the anti-validation. Okay, fix one also debug. Apply the continuity, then check the final pipeline response shape returns for that run so we know whether IR persisted or not. Okay, just diagnose. Leave the cardinality fix for now. Check the synthesis. Okay. Okay, I guess first should be the good thing for us. We should be fixing the cardinality part. Okay. Okay, and save up to 30 seconds. Yes, it should be good. By the way, guys, I'm also building one more vibe coded product, so which is like a platform for selling up your cloud skills. Okay, so I'll showcase that as well. Let's first focus on this, and then I'll also show you that. So for that, you guys can also join in. The subscription fees can be pretty low, so that you guys can also sell your cloud skills, and you can also build your cloud skills, host over there, and sell it out to the market. Okay, so it would be like a marketplace for selling up your cloud skills. Okay. Okay, this has fixed the issue. Okay, synthesis should land on attempt one. Save the. Okay, let's now try. Okay, so let's go back to ERD. Let's try to run the synthesis. Let's see what happens. Okay. IR. Okay, it's actually running. Few of the things. Okay, there is something happening, but I can't see anything on the front end. Like the model should show over here, right? Let's also see some of the network tab as well. What is happening? Okay. Is there anything on the console? No. I don't think so. There is any issue. The interrupt cannot read the properties. Is it because of that? Okay, this is for work. Nothing is running, right? Why is that so? Mm, mm, mm. We'll see. Okay, let's just take a screenshot of this. We'll give it to plot. Yes. Yeah, nothing is happening. So let's try to debug this. See what. Okay, so DDL is also here. This is great. Snowflake is by default. Is it because the project is for Snowflake? Yes, this is fine. Okay, let me just check it out. Yes, yes, and do task. Also, I believe I should start shells with for without like Claude can move ahead without my permissions for this. Let this complete and then I'll again restart the shells for Claude. Like it's not advisable, right? So because it can make any changes then. But yeah, I'll see if you know. Sometimes I feel like it's pretty tedious to again and again press yes, 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 and provide approvals, right? Okay, switch ERD page to SSC. Okay, rewire the ERD pages, run synthesis to consume the stream instead of blocking the post. Yes, I guess this should be good, right? Yeah, this should be the one because we want it to be like a streaming so that people can see exactly, right? That the more actually the process is running at the background and they can also see, right? The model is getting built at the real time, so that can actually impact. Okay, provide a good kind of a UI for this. Okay, program clear is just okay. This is good. Okay, so DDL. So, but when would be the DDL getting triggered? Okay, so let's ask that. How would the DDLs be produced? Would those be produced automatically, or do I need to press any button for that? Okay, so basically synthesis needs to be done. Okay. Okay, so everything is basically dependent on synthesis. So let's see. Okay, let's also implement the seed data page as well. Okay. Okay, hard at put it with this. Mm, I'll put it that. Okay, it's fine. Okay. Can you also start implementing the seed data tab as well so that we can also get some seed data shown into that particular tab? Task. Okay, then we have the export, and then we'll also have a DBT model part of it. Okay. Let's see the seed data. Okay. Synthesis. Let's see. Also, one more thing I was observing in this UI, I guess the logo should be here, and then this should only go away. Okay, like this. Logo should be there itself because otherwise it looks pretty blank. The header looks pretty blank. We are not actually putting the logo over here. Okay. So let's move the logo to the right. Let me also take this. Okay, for now let's focus first on these two, and then we will see. Okay, restart the edit hit run, then you will see exactly. Okay, fine. Let's try to. Okay, it's already restarted. Let's try to run synthesis. Let's see what happens. Okay, stream ended without completion. Why is that so bad request? Okay, is it running something at the background? Okay, change is happening. Okay, let's now again run network error. Okay, I guess it will restart multiple times in between. We'll see. Stream ended without completion. Bad request. Okay, we will pass this to this. I guess there is some issue with the request, the way the request is being made to the Anthropic API. Okay, we'll just see. Okay, yeah, I guess there is some issue. Yes. Okay, let's till the time open one more shell. Okay, we'll launch the Claude. Let's make changes to the UI as well. Okay, let's take the screenshot. Okay, okay, yes. Okay, let me take the screenshot again. Move the logo on the right side of the what do we say, that hamburger. Okay, hamburger icon, so that when the sidebar collapses the logo stays there. Okay, stays there in header. Okay, so let's keep it like that, so that it's just like how in YouTube it looks like. Okay, so if you see the YouTube, okay, it's similar to that itself. Okay, so like this, see, the logo stays remain there, but hamburger actually pushes the, just squeezes the rest of the things. Okay, so it's like that. So I'll build something in the similar fashion, and then let me allow. Okay, yes, proceed. Okay, this is good. Okay, let's now try to see the Okay, which one is this? This is for the UI, and this is done. This is done. So let's now, I guess this is restarted. Let's now try to synthesis. Okay. Let me do one thing. Let me clear everything, and we will see. Run synthesis. It's still ending without completion. Okay, now it will be able to see the actual error. Okay, I guess it must have added some of the. Okay, I guess our API limits are exhausted, right? It's because of that. Oh my god, so I guess we should not be only dependent on Anthropic itself, right? Okay, so can't we just put up like models like Claude or sorry, the models from OpenAI itself, right? So let's try to integrate that. Okay, I don't want to be fully and on Anthropic. Okay, for this we can also have OpenAI models as well for the same, right? For the same, doing the same stuff. Okay, can we put integration for OpenAI and can switch between the two operators using any flag from env file. Okay, so let's try to do that, because I don't want to be completely dependent on only one of the LLM providers. Okay, so let's we will see. In the later stages we will try to also incorporate Google Gemini model as well, because that's also a very good reasoning model. Okay, so we will see. Just because of this we are not able to even run the synthesis. Okay, and we are stuck. Also guys, wherever you are seeing the stream, just try to comment into the chat from where you guys are joining in for the live stream, and also don't miss to like, share and subscribe the channel as well as the stream, and give a thumbs up if you like the stream and like building up the product from scratch using vibe coding. We'll build a lot of stuff over here. Okay, it's GPT-5. Okay. Okay, migration scope, just canonical synthesize. Okay, build the helper, migrate every agent plus add since we are worth of work. Messages, yes, I want that. So let it quickly make the changes. So guys, I'm based out of Pune and I do streaming from Pune itself. And the weather in Pune these days is pretty hot, so yep, it's like that. Okay, yes, let me proceed ahead. Okay, what is, let me this off for now. This is fine. Good. Good enough. Okay, let's also see where are we on the I forgot the UI piece, right? So yeah, now it's good. Yes, yeah, it's fine. But this is still like it's way too much distance. Like, how does YouTube show it like that? Okay, so okay, yeah. Okay, let me give it an example of YouTube. Okay. I want something like this as how YouTube behaves when the hamburger is pressed and sidebar is collapsed, right? Okay. This is good enough. Okay, it's actually building and working on to the changes for OpenAI as well. I'll try to also utilize OpenAI. Let's close this. Okay. Okay, for the data sources, right? We'll also start implementing slowly and steadily all this stuff as well. So like GitHub, I tested it out, tested that out. And then projects. Okay, let's see where are we on this. Allow editing. Yeah, this is now fine. Yes, that's how exactly the YouTube things work. Okay. Let's see how the YouTube does work. Okay. Okay. this looks fine. Yeah, this is fine. Yeah, this is fine. Okay. 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 Then we have the settings, integration, source control. Okay, this is fine. Okay, till the time we will also go ahead with building up the DVT model as well, right? DVT model. Okay. Also create a tab for creating all the DBT assets for the whole data model itself, so that people can actually visualize how the DBT model would be and what all assets would be present within the DBT model, because that would also be used and published to a GitHub repository where we have developed the integration for that. Okay, so let's do that. Okay, I guess like the most of the stuff for having the changes to the model itself have been done. We'll just wait for that to happen, and then we will try to put up a key for OpenAI and we'll see how things go. Okay, to switch provider we have to just put LLM provider and OpenAI. Okay, and restart. But where are we going to put the key for OpenAI, right? Okay, we already have put up the OpenAI API key, so that's just like this. We just need to put this. Okay, so we will do that. So let me just do it. Okay, now I have put it as a LLM provider as OpenAI. Okay, so let me just restart. Okay, backend has already restarted, but let me also restart. Okay, run.sh. Okay, we are good. Okay, DBT is still working, so let's try to now produce an ERD diagram. Okay, we'll see if now there are any issues. Run synthesis, network error. Okay, this might have restarted, so let's see. So now it's actually synthesizing. Okay, there is a network again. It has restarted. My god, let it complete, otherwise we won't be able to do anything. Okay, let this finish and then we will go ahead and make changes to it. Okay, otherwise it will be like that. We are just making changes and trying to run it, and then suddenly the app crashes, right? Okay, let this finish. Also guys, let's just quickly check up LinkedIn as well, what's happening over there. Okay. Nothing as such. It's just the usual stuff that is happening over LinkedIn. Okay, let's close this. Let's close this as well. Let it finish and then we will proceed ahead. Okay. There is DBT hiring happening right now. So let it be. Okay, we have this. Okay, here it shows some part of the model that was created. Okay, but yeah, I didn't provide much of the details, so that's why I just create. Okay, here you can see, right, all the details are present. This is great. Nice, 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 nice. Okay, on Snowflake it's nothing happening. DuckDB is same, Fabric is same. Synapses. Okay, Snowflake and Postgres, it's not doing anything. DuckDB is going fine. Okay. This is also good. Nice. Oh, now I can see quite a lot of stuff, right? Nice. Seed data is also, it's giving few of the SQL. Okay. You can copy the SQL. Then you have the export seed data DDL. Okay, it's still working. So that means we are like moving into the right direction, right? So you get all that stuff pre-built for you over here. This can be like a game changer for the the data modelers itself, as well as anyone who is working onto the data side, right? And they are trying to set up their data warehouse or like starting to set up anything from scratch, okay, for the company. So this can be a game changer for them. They don't now need to think much more about how should I start and where should I start, how should I build the data model. Okay, so this can be a game changer for them. I have few people whom I can send this tool itself for them to try that out. Okay, because this can be actually a game changer for them. Okay. I also want to give integration with HubSpot and kind of Salesforce and all these tools as well, okay? Because people are willing to implement kind of data models, custom data models on HubSpot as well, right? So that can also be a great use case for this. So we'll see how we evolve this product, okay? So like we have now the I'll say the main part of it has been built, like the foundation has been built, right? So now we need to build things on top of it, basically. Okay, where are we right now? It's still working. Okay, I guess it's about to complete. Okay, I guess it's just final doing the final checks for verify and compile and lint. Okay, I guess this should be done now. Yeah, I believe so. Yes, it's finished. Okay, but where is the DVD? Yeah, here it is, the DVD piece. Nice. It gives you everything, right? End to end. Amazing, amazing. This is amazing tool. Okay, amazing. Okay, where is it? Seed path, seeds. Okay, it's still missing. Okay, nice. Connect one. My god, this is like a game changer product for people, right? For the data modeler specifically. They're getting everything built for them. Okay, they don't need to think about anything, right? They can produce their assets like within, I can say, like within 10 or 15 minutes and start publishing their data model. Amazing. Okay, we'll see. Okay, now let me go back to this. Okay, synthesis part. So this is done. Now let's try to do the synthesis for this. Okay, now let's run synthesis. I hope, fingers crossed, this works. Okay, because this is now I'm basically using OpenAI for doing all the synthesis piece. Okay, there should be some loader as well, right? So some loading happening on the real time so that a person can check actually. Okay, okay, like the UI is not showing anything, right? So that can be actually be a frustrating experience for the user, right? So we don't want that. Okay, let's also open the OpenAI platform and see if anything is going over here. Last time is what, somewhere around 1.18. Okay, 1.83. Okay, it's stuck now over here, right? Nothing is happening. It's not moving ahead. Okay, let's give it to OpenAI. Click on synthesize and it's just stuck. Okay, synthesize. Okay, something has happened. Okay, something has happened. Is it? No, it's still the same. It's still stuck at this step only. Nothing is happening. Nope, nothing is happening. It's just stuck. Let's take it as a screenshot. Okay. Something happened, right? Chat completions. I guess something is getting returned, right? So let's see. Okay. I'm also checking from the credits, right? If anyhow it's going through, the credits would be getting utilized, right? So, or we can also see from the requests, yeah. So today, 18th of May, right? So there were requests. I'm not sure whether right now there is a request going on. Okay. Yes. Hmm. Okay, let's see. Nothing came, right? So it's just stuck. Okay, let's also give this screenshot as well to Claude. Maybe it might be able to debug it properly. Yeah, nothing is happening. Okay, it's getting stuck somewhere. We'll see. Also, please add a loader for each step. Otherwise, user does not know where the process is stuck, right? Stuck. We'll keep it like this. Okay. At least for the smaller one, right, which we had already produced, I'm able to see all the stuff, right? So EID is also there, DDLs are also there, seed data is also coming, DBT model is also here, DBT project itself. Okay, seeds, model paths, models. Okay, it hasn't given any kind of seeds over here, so we will see. It's it's a great product right now. Okay, so I can see that. Boom, 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 boom. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Come on, chat. Let's make this a pretty viral product itself. Let's manifest this today, that this stream becomes number one. Okay, where we are building a data modeling product, and this product also becomes like a pretty hit product for data modelers. Okay, let's manifest that today. Okay. Okay, let's try to run the synthesis again. Maybe it would be able to catch the errors. Yeah, now it's good, looking good, right? So we know at what stage this is running. This is good enough now. So it is extracting the semantics. Let's wait. Yeah, now it's working fine. Domain patterns, great. Okay, canonical model, great. Okay, let me open this parallelly. Okay, let's keep this here. We'll keep it like this, and also keep it like this over here. Okay, so let's close this. Now it's again taking quite a time projecting physical. Okay, oh nice, it has completed, but there is no diagram. Why is that so? There is no diagram, guys. DDLs are there, right? DDLs are there. Even seed data is also present. Okay, DBT model is also there. Okay, and then you have the expo, but oh nice, now it came. Damn, this looks great, guys, this looks great. Okay, we have this looks amazing. Yeah, this looks amazing. Okay, this is like a dream tool for data modelers. Okay, so they don't need to worry about anything, it's just creating everything for them. Wow, amazing. Like if I would have been a my work from day to day life would be of a data modeler, I would for sure love to get the subscription of this tool. It's amazing. Okay, up contact. Okay, nice. This is great. This is great. Okay, let's I'm right, pretty much satisfied right now. Okay, the way okay, the next Postgres. Okay, this is good. Synapse, Redshift, Postgres, Fabric, DuckDB, Databricks, BigQuery. This looks amazing. Satellite data is also here. Nice. DBT model also here. Okay, in the DBT, okay, we'll just put once the DBT model is produced in the DBT model DBT project.yaml file, so we have the seed data path as well, right? So, and also in the DBT project, I don't see the seed data files available for the load. So, can you look it exhaustively so that we include everything that ever is needed for the DBT project to run, like the sequels along with the seed data and everything end to end. And also follow the best practices while creating up the DBT project itself and the model for the DBT. Follow all the best practices, use any of the documentations that are available for DBT and utilize that. Okay, this is looking amazing. Great. Nice. It's able to generate all the model. This looks amazing. We will also see like how it's using the knowledge base as well. Okay, we will see that because this is data vault, right? We didn't use the Kimball one, but we will see how is exactly utilizing the data model. Sorry, the KB part. Okay, we will use that also. Okay, let's ask Claude how is it utilizing KBs. Okay, can you tell me how is like how are the agents once they are producing all the assets for the data model, so how are they utilizing the knowledge bases in between in order to fetch all the information as well as get the best practices from the knowledge base and read all the documents that have been uploaded over there? Yep, this is fine. Let me make this half over here. This is our Docker. Okay, what is it saying? Yeah, few of the things are missing from here. Current state of the DBT bundle. Okay, declare seed but no seed files. Yes, the escalation inserts. Yes, source per and no description, no freshness. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, all 11 items I need. Yeah, and how should generated seed CSVs be named? Okay, raw entity like this. Okay, submit answers. Yes. This is going good, guys. This is like going into the right direction, what we are trying to build. And this is what we actually wanted. Okay. No code changes. This is a question how the agents produce assets. Okay, where the knowledge base fits in. The pipeline runs a LangGraph state machine. Okay, when you hit runs in, this is 7 nodes execute in order. Yes, this is correct. The keys it mutates the shared. Okay. The KB is exactly one node domain enrichment. Okay, and it's the only place an external corpus enters the loop. Okay. Semantic extractor reads the interview transcript, lightweight knowledge graph of fact gaps the interview agent collected no vector m. It's a semantic characters. Domain expert. This is the rack step builds a retrieval query. Okay, physical projector. Okay, why the KBs read only once? You can think of the KB as informing the semantic layer. Physical layer. Okay, however, by the time we are at canonical physical, compile the relevant better. Domain knowledge from your uploads have already been folded into the semantic IRS in it match. Okay, okay. To applied patterns as advisory hints. This is fine. Consume that distill one. They don't research to avoid repeated embedding cost. Okay. KB chunks, joins KB, okay, knowledge filters. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Okay. This is fine for now. Okay, let's ask uh, Claude itself. Okay. Can we utilize the KB in most of the agents itself? And also, I want the agents to be pretty exhaustive in nature. Okay, so they should go into in detail depth of each and every task that they have been assigned for. Okay, so try to improve everything like the roles of the agents so that they are going into the very exhaustive nature of building up the data model. Okay, so we'll try to make it like a very intensive kind of lang chain graph so that they can work and create a very exhaustive data model for the people so that they like data models don't need to think anything. Okay, so they just provide like answers to the questions and then they're done with it. Okay, so both the pieces are working right now. Projects, knowledge base. Mm-hmm. Okay, right now it's just 27% for us. We are good. So guys, whosoever is watching the stream, comment in the chat if you are, liking the product that we are building up. So I'll try to post more and more streams for this product as well as other products that we are building. Okay. So put your comments in the chat if you would like to see more stuff into the streams as well. So I'll try to incorporate those as well. Okay. Projects, commerce. Okay, let me also try to run synthesis again. Okay, let's see what happens over here. Yes. Okay. It just broke down in between. Okay, yes. This is now getting pretty interesting, right? So we are building up a great product right now for data modelers. So guys, even if you want to learn something on the data engineering side, so just comment in the chat box so that I'll try to build up videos for that as well, because I have an extensive experience onto the building up platforms on AWS, GCP or Azure, as well as building up data pipelines end to end. So any topic that you want me to cover, so I'll for sure try to incorporate that and build up a video for you guys. Okay, now the DBT model is done. DBT model piece is done. Let this also finish. Otherwise, this will just keep on going again and again. Oh my god. This has created so many things. Payment details. My god. Is it duplicate? A product seller, customer? No, it's not. It's not. It's not. It has now become even more exhaustive. This is great. That's the kind of thing I want to see, okay? I should not be able to tell the model what exactly needs to be built. Okay, model should tell me like you are missing this things, right? From your data model, you should include that as well. Okay, so let it run, then we will see the synthesis piece. Okay. So we have achieved a lot today, guys. Anyhow, we are able to build up end-to-end data model with DDLs and whatnot, seed data, DBT. You see, we have the readme.md file as well now. This looks amazing, amazing, amazing. Yeah, only thing is like once I expand this, basically I'm not able to extend this or collapse this, because some names are getting hidden. So I want this to be adjustable in the UI. So these are like small things that we will work upon. Anyhow, we have achieved a lot of things, right? This is going great. schema forge. Okay, we named it as schema forge, right? So we don't want that. So we will give off data AI everywhere. Okay, we'll tell this to don't use schema forge or any other tool names anywhere. Our product is of data AI, right? AI use that everywhere wherever needed. Okay. So you can see, guys, right? Vibe coding is like such a great way of developing your ideas, right? So if you have your idea in mind, right, and then you know what is the outcome that you want to see, then it's like there is no ending at all. You won't be able to sleep, guys. So every time your mind will keep on working how to improve the things and how to publish the things that you are actually trying to create, right? So vibe coding is a great way to bring your ideas into an MVP stage and then present in front of the world so that they can also see like what ideas you guys can bring up. So keep vibe coding, guys. So it's a great way to present yourself. Okay, what this gives you in practice: when a user with connected KB, okay, runs synthesis on a where's what happens. Now these 6 KB excerpts with about claims early, so it services compliance, correct. Replying to your docs, it sees the actual reference entity shapes for, okay. Every layer, yes, correct. That is actually good because like knowledge base is built specifically for that, right? So that uh, you can have like you can basically prevent your LLM model to hallucinate, right? So and it can actually refer to the information that you already know, and it can utilize that to provide absolute answers, right? Or good answers to you. So that's why we have these stuff built in. This is amazing. I'm just loving this product itself. Okay, I'm myself loving this product. But still showing schema forge. Okay, maybe this is an older one. That's why. Okay, let's see our YouTube studio. How we are going. Okay. And how we are doing right now. Okay. So we will see. Okay, view your channel. Okay, this is fine. YouTube studio. Let's see how we are doing over here. Good. Okay, let's try to make the stream viral, guys. Let's do that. Okay. Let's see the analytics. Okay, this is fine. Good enough. And yes, and don't do that again. Also, let me quickly fix that UI thing as well. Okay, on the DBT. Okay, I'll just show it like this. Control Shift 4. The UI for DBT model looks good, but on the left panel where all files are showing, right? All files are showing. It should be like adjustable. Okay, so that if file names are big, we can make that section bigger by dragging. Okay, like that. So we want it like to be little bit adjustable. That is what I'm thinking right now. Okay, yeah, because like the names are getting hidden over here, though we are getting over here, but still it should be like pretty much adjustable for us. Yes. Offdata AI manage account. Also, we'll put up Google Analytics on this as well. So we'll also publish an app and add the Google Analytics tabs as well. Okay. We will do that. Go to Analytics. Let me switch the account. So this actually shows the analytics of all the apps that we have published. Okay, so we have added all those things. Okay, so there was a user from somewhere in Russia, I believe so. Where is it? Okay, Ukraine, Kiev. Okay, someone from Ukraine actually is looking at Hello Voice. Great. This keeps on happening, guys. So we can actually see, right? So using Google Analytics, we can actually see like from which particular countries people are looking into our product. Okay. So this is good for us. And even what we have done is like we internally use within the company use Click for all the communications. Okay. We've also created a channel over here. Whenever a new user registers, we get like a notification over here, right? So it's a pretty good way for us to track whosoever is getting like registering on the product itself. Okay, and so that we can actually give a check as well as connect with the guys. Okay, if they are facing any issues. So we track everything. Okay, let's close this for now. Okay, S2 radar systems. We will create one more app over here. Okay. Open. Yeah, this is fine. Okay, all things are done. So let's see, open any of the projects. DBT. Yeah, this is how exactly I was just looking out for, right? So this looks good now. Yeah, this is fine. Yes, this looks amazing. Offdata AI everywhere. This is amazing, guys. Amazing. I'm loving it. I'm just loving it. Okay. We'll also put one more thing, like once we are publishing this data model, before actually publishing it to the users, it should actually like run this at the background in some kind of a DB, okay, so that it can actually test whether this is running or not. Okay, we'll build all these functionalities. Okay, so whenever we are publishing any of the DBT model for that. Okay, this is amazing. Exactly, like I'm just loving this. It's also marking like what could be the PII columns as well, right? So it tells you everything. Great. Love this. Okay. So I guess, guys, we should be good for today till this point. Okay. So tomorrow we'll also see, we'll also try to build more integrations and try to, push the DBT model as well into a GitHub repository from here. Okay. And then we can do other stuff as well. Okay. Knowledge base, billing, settings, integrations, projects. This is good. Also, like I'm not liking this the way these projects are getting shown over here, so we'll try to improve UI tomorrow as well. Okay, so we'll try to improve this UI piece. I am looking something like similar to how Airtable displays, right? So it's a pretty beautiful UI where Airtable provides. Okay, I'll show you. This is exactly how the UI I want to see, right? This is like the way I want it like this. This is very good way to represent everything. Okay, so we'll see like other ways as well. So whatever would be the best, we will implement that. Okay. Yep. That's all for today, guys. So we will meet tomorrow again, same time, same place. Keep vibe coding. Peace out. Bye bye. Good night.